Love, peace and harmony is all we need, is all we need. It's all we need. Love, peace and harmony. It's all we need. It's all we need. Love, peace and harmony. It's all we need. It's all we need, love, peace and harmony. Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Aquarius, and it's for November 2018. So it's for you, my gorgeous Aquarius, and it's for November 2018. The fact that I'm singing love, peace and harmony is all we need. Is all we need, love, peace and harmony. It's not a coincidence. It is not a coincidence, because love, peace and harmony is finally coming to your sign. Love, peace and harmony is finally about to happen. Love, peace and harmony is about to manifest in your life. Aquarius, I'm keep on saying this year has been so difficult for you as well. This year has been ridiculously difficult. And it's not only this year. The confusion started 24 months ago, 2 years ago. The actual confusion started. When I say the confusion, I'm not trying to say that you were like confused, you didn't know what to do. But there was a lot of negative energy that was accumulated around your sign. It became rather stale, and this negative energy was kind of preventing you to enjoy your life. It was preventing you to be happy. It was preventing you to reach far beyond what it is going on now and what is going on now in your life. There were so many changes that you were going through. There were so many changes that you were just kind of focusing on, and some of you really went for it, and some of you were waiting for the right moment. However, now we are November, we are slowly coming towards the end of the year 2018, and this is the exactly time that is the most significant time for you, my babies, for your own spiritual unfoldment. Okay, November and December in your case else as well are going to be closely connected indeed. So what's going to be happening in November, it's going to be big. What's going to be happening in November, it's going to be very significant, although it may not even seem so. But just go for it. Do as much as you can, start as many things as you can, do as many things as you want to do in a really long time, because November in itself is going to be rather fertile time for you indeed. So what you're going to be doing in November, there is going to be a very significant connection with the actual December. So November and December are going to be very closely connected. By the time we get to the end of December, it is going to be like the whole new world. You have got number one, my babies. I'm keep on saying it has been really difficult time for you. I know this for the fact. It has been really difficult times. There were decisions that you had to make, and these decisions that you had to make were not only about you, it was about your immediate family members, it was about people in your life. It was very difficult, and this is because there's a certain spiritual journey that is literally coming to an end, and the whole brand new spiritual journey in your case, my beautiful babies, is about to happen. It's about to manifest. There's a whole new passion that you are going to rediscover, the whole new passion about yourself, the whole new passion about your life indeed. And also number one means that there is going to be a very significant person that is going to have a really great influence on you, and this is really brilliant. This is a lot to do with spirituality. This is a lot to do with the financial situation, with the whole big picture. This is to do with a big balance. Somebody with a beautiful, the right, successful and spiritual energies coming through, and it's about to shake you up, and it's about to shake your world. It's about to shake everything what's been happening to you, to the point that everything is going to start make sense. Those things that didn't make sense, and those things of suffering and sadness and maybe feeling really low, emotionally feeling really low and very confused, trust me, I know exactly what you've been through. This is going to be a very wonderful unfoldment, and this is what number one in this case means for you. Number one also means that this is your life. It's going to start feeling almost perfect. You're going to find yourself in a situation where you're going to feel like a fulfilled, with the certain areas and certain situations in your life, and you're going to start finding yourself attached to certain things in your life that you were kind of ignoring or neglecting, not in a bad way, but this is what the clouding can actually cause, or a lack of balance. It can actually make us not being aware of really important things that are like all around us, really important signs, really important omen, and really important things. And this is what this clouding of the energy can actually do. So I'm so happy to say that number one means the whole new beginning. This is the transition that you're going to be going through as well. This is the huge month. You have got a massive beginning, new beginning here, but you also have a really important endings that is going to happen here. And the massive problem is going to come to an end. And this massive problem that is going to come to an end, it's just like massive problem is coming to an end. No, this is huge. This is really emotional. This is the problem that was dragging you down. This is the problem that was preventing you to move on. This is the problem that was making you really negative, and it was draining your energy really quickly because you weren't able to relax. So this is really big, and it's very much so to do with emotions and emotional levels and the really big picture, you and the people in your life. So this is why I'm saying that this is going to be a great starting point. And also, on another hand, when it comes to the actual financial situation and success, now this is the month. Not only that you will have rewards from the past efforts and from your hard work. This is directly coming from your hard work and from all those difficult things that you have actually been through in the last 2 years. Okay, so it's not only about your personal success and things like that, but it's a lot going to happen through the admiration of others, admiration of the right people in your life. And you are such a beautiful people, Aquarius. You're wonderful. You're like so energetic. You are, you're very optimistic. You're very energetic. You have got so much, about you that is absolutely wonderful, and it's very infectious when it comes to you and your wonderful energy. But sometimes that energy can kind of like not turn against you, but if things are not working well, then everything just starts becoming really heavy. Now this heaviness is about to go, and you are about to rediscover yourselves. I feel like there were like maybe lots of years that you were like maybe a little bit not like lost, but you were just in the forest that was maybe a little bit too dark. You were in the forest. You found yourself in the forest that was a little bit too dark. You weren't able to find your way. You weren't able to find your own path, you see. And now that forest is starting to have a really beautiful sunshine, and you are going to be able to see everything. You're going to be not only be able to see everything, but you're going to end up with the 3 different options this month as well. When it comes to the actual health, I just said that the energy levels are going to be really good. Now, I know I've seen this before, but the energy levels are going to be very good. But the only thing that I wanted to say is that when the energy levels are really good, it's going to be highly productive time. Also, very optimistic and very highly productive time. So if you do want to do like really big projects and things like that, now this is the time. If you want to start on big projects, now this is time. I do see you having a little bit of digestion, a little bit like a sensitive digestion indeed, okay? Now, you are not the first sign that I'm seeing this. This has been quite common throughout 2018, and also I have seen you these problems with digestion before. So even if you're eating everything perfect, you're still going to find yourself in a situation where your tummy is going to feel a little bit like heavy, when your tummy is going to feel like a little bit negative, like for example, because I can see like a little bit of negative energy there. Do you know what you need to do, my beautiful babies? You need to get something like a blue-green algae supplement or spirulina supplement, and I would like you to take these supplements, blue-green algae or spirulina. These supplements are natural supplements that are very powerful. They're very significant when it comes to our overall health. This is good for the digestion. This is good for our stomach. This is good for our stomach lining. It has got lots of vitamins and minerals and lots of goodness in that is absolutely brilliant for our own, not only digestion, but the overall health. And this is something that I recommend you to take. Blue-green algae or spirulina, and try try to take this throughout November and December, because I see that you will benefit from it quite a lot. If you are on any other medications, you need to check with your doctor or with your GP, because only your doctor, I have to say this of course, but only your doctor, only your GP is going to be able to tell you whether these medications are going to interact, whether these supplements, are going to interact with your existing medications. But it's something that I highly recommend to take in November and December. Okay, so now my babies. Okay, so the first day is going to be the 4th of November. Now, the 4th of November is a brilliant day, okay? I say brilliant because the mooning is going to feel a little bit strange, a little bit different. There is going to be the little sign that you are going to have, whether this is going to be a little sunshine. There is going to be a little sign that you are going to have, and that sign that you are going to have is just going to make you feel really divine. That sign that you are going to have, it's automatically going to make you feel really spiritual, and it's automatically going to make your connection with your own spirituality very, very strong and very powerful. So therefore, you're going to find yourself in a situation, this is what I said before, you're going to get motivated by the certain person in your life. You're going to get motivated by somebody very good. You're going to get motivated by somebody really powerful. You're going to get motivated by somebody who you really think the world of in your life. And this is really great, because that particular person that you're going to get motivated by is brilliant, because it's the right person to get motivated by. So there is a certain success that is actually going to come through, because you will attach yourself to this particular energy, and once you do this, you're going to be like, woo, that's exactly how it's going to be. This energy is slowly going to slide in and just shake you up a little bit. And this is really brilliant, because this is when you're going to start feeling your own personal progress. This is going to shake you up to its core, to the point where you're going to kind of start thinking about those areas in your life, those things in your life that were just making you feel really negative. Now you will start seeing them as a good challenge, because you will be able to look at the things from a completely different direction and from completely different dimension, okay? And also this is going to resolve in you wanting transformation, literally wanting to change things. You will feel like, I want to change things, I want to change things, I want to change things. This is going to become very significant when it comes to your environment, when it comes to your living environment, when it comes to your working environment, when it comes to things around you. You will want changes, you will need changes, and this is absolutely perfect, because when it comes to Feng Shui and things like that, this is the perfect thing to do. We need to do little changes around you. This energy is really good, like when we do this, when we keep on changing things, okay? Now, another thing that I was going to say, which is going to happen on the 10th of November. Now, the 10th of November is a really good thing. Really good day, because, and this is the really good thing that is going to happen to you, because I've got 1 million things on my mind. You see, I'm just like, every now and then I just grab like the different one, I get hold of the different one, sorry. No, so the 10th of November is going to be really significant, because there is the good news that you are going to have. This good news is very much so connected to the ongoing problem that you had for the past 6 months, okay? Now that ongoing problem that you are going to have, that was very significant, very strong and very powerful, like when it comes to its particular energy for the last 6 months, it's going to be, this good news is going to be really good, because it's just going to be a step closer towards your own personal advancement, okay? Number 6 is going to be your lucky number on the 10th of November. So number 6, if you just write number 6 on your hand, or write it in a little bit of paper, have it in your pocket, or write it somewhere on your arm, or maybe if you have a pendant with number 6, it all depends, as long as you have this particular energy of number 6 with you throughout the day on the 10th of November, it's just going to help you to connect you to this particular energy even more. So therefore, you will be kind of working even more in conjunction with the universal and spiritual energies. But the good news is going to be really good, because you will be able to recognize your own abilities through this as well. And this is going to be really powerful, because this is going to come at the right time, and your ideas are going to be implemented as well here. And this is really great, because it's just going to make you realize that the things that you didn't think that are moving on, now this is all going to start making sense, because this is going to be the part of the one big picture. So this is going to be brilliant. And this is going to be also a great day, the 10th of November, really big change when it comes to home. The problem that you had as a family, if you have a family, because you may not have a family, but when it comes to your home, like the problem that you have a big problem in the family, within the immediate family, it's going to come to an end. And this big problem, it's going to be very much so connected to the big change. And this big change that you are going to have is just going to become the part of your everyday thinking, and it's just also going to be very closely connected to the big, huge, massive change, huge change in your life, like one of the biggest changes you did in many years. But you will know and you will understand here that it's going to take time, but you are slowly drifting towards this really big, massive, huge, major change in your life. Okay, what I was going to say to you is just to basically get something like, you see this lapis lazuli is something that I highly recommend. I was recommending lapis lazuli before, but lapis lazuli is very powerful, and it's a very significant crystal, you see. And what it does, it's like, this is also known as the stone of an ancient Egypt. It's a very powerful when it comes to our third psychic eye, our protection, our spirit guides, and also when we are going through lots of changes like in life, and especially when it comes to our spirituality and things like that, and we are getting lots of messages throughout November and December. This is going to be highly charged time when it comes to the spirituality, so I highly recommend to get lapis lazuli and wear this throughout November and December as well. Something that you need to have, and also it's going to be really great to help you out to connect to your spiritual messages so you don't miss them, because sometimes we can get so many spiritual messages and we can find ourselves in this powerful circle, but these energies and messages are so powerful that we can't recognize which one is the right one, or which one we should be really drawn towards. And this is what lapis lazuli helps you to be drawn towards the right message. Okay, so this lapis lazuli comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and the link, if you would like to buy this, it's in the description below. Okay, so now going on the going on the third, you see, I can't speak anymore. Going on the third day, which is going to be on the 26th of November. Now, on the 26th of November, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like a sad lala. I'm saying sad lala. This is just my own word that I've made up, you know. But it's just like, I don't want to be like a negative, but there is going to be slightly negative situation on 26th of November, and it is just kind of it is not going to be the best day. It is not going to be great day. You're going to find yourself being very sensitive in this particular day. Now, this sensitivity, it will happen every now and then. This is the 26th of November. It's going to be the day when this particular sensitivity is going to happen, and you're going to find yourself in a situation where you will need a little bit of mental and physical endurance. Now, I also, because I said that November and December are going to be closely connected, I think that you should get something like a black onyx. You see this beauty I have here? This is one of the most beautiful pendants I had. I really absolutely love this. And black onyx is brilliant for the personal protection, because when we are going through like a little bit of like a sad situation or negativity in our lives, then we just kind of become more prone to negative energy. So you protect yourself with this, and also this is brilliant for physical and mental endurance as well. Black onyx is absolutely brilliant, grounding, and very good for emotional and physical strength. Okay, and this black onyx comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and the link is in the description below. And I highly recommend to have this and to wear this throughout November and December indeed, so you protect yourself and you protect your energies. Okay, so the 26th is going to bring like a little situation where you're going to feel like a little bit sad because of the certain stage in your life. It's going to bounce back, and it's to do with emotions. It's to do with love. It's to do with someone or something someone that used to be part of your life when it comes to love, when it comes to emotions. And these are like all the emotions that are going to come back, and they're going to come kind of like, not come back and torture you. I shouldn't say that torture you, but it's just kind of these old feelings are still going to come back. And this is because there is still going to be a tiny little part of your life where it's going to be required from you to light a little bit, to shine a little bit of of your light on. You see, this is going to be the time of healing, time for healing. So at the same time, whether you think that this is going to be something negative that is going to come back, negative thoughts, negative emotions connected to somebody else that maybe hurt you in the past and things like that, this is actually going to be really good. Because this is exactly what you need in order to shake up that balance. This is exactly what you need in order to shine the light on that particular stage in your life. Otherwise, it's not going to get healed. Another thing that I was going to say, what is going to really look really good is love in general. Love in general, and people in your life, they're going to become very significant. And they are the ones, people in your life, people around you that are going to have a very positive impact on you and very positive influence on you, because they will be kind of very perfect or very significant when it comes to your own personal balance, okay? And also the family member, I can see the certain family member on the 26th. You see, I've got a lot about family this month as well, but there's a certain family member on the 26th of November that is just very powerful family member who is just going to come up with something very powerful, very significant, and you're going to really like that, because that is going to be very powerful energy to attach yourself to as well, because this is brilliant, because this is going to bring you another motivation, because it's a lot to do with a certain accomplishment in your life, and it's a lot to do with a certain accomplishment in this person's life indeed as well, okay? And also there is an advice that it's going to come through that person in your life. There is some kind of advice that you're going to have, and this advice is also going to become very significant in May 2019. Remember what I said, and November is a very, very fertile time when it comes to those little spiritual powerful seeds. Yeah, plant really nice organic seeds. Don't plant just any seeds. Plant the best possible seeds you can, because this is all going to bounce back in December, and May is 2019 is going to be closely connected to this. This is going to bring you the whole new wisdom and the whole new serene knowledge. Okay, so now my babies are going to the first part of November 2018. Now, the first part of November 2018, the first day, very first day of November, you will feel like you are part of the certain situation where it's going to be required from you to have a really important edit, okay? It is going to be required your energy, it is going to be required your input. No one else's input is going to be as significant as your own input. So you will need to do something. You will need to have an input here, and this is very important to do and very important to go for. At the same time, your own power is going to be tested. I've just held my head like this, because you will be like, oh my god, it is going to be a little bit connected to it, like, oh no, oh my god, uneasy feelings. But this is nothing unusual, this is nothing bad, or this is nothing negative, because the bottom line here is that your stamina is going to be tested. You will find out something about yourself, something new, which is really good, and it's going to give you wings, you know. It is going to give you some kind of new direction in life. It's also going to be unfolded at this moment, and this is also going to be a homecoming time, because it seems like you were worrying so much, you were worrying all this time, you were like very deeply, so much so you couldn't even think about yourself for quite a long time. You couldn't even think about yourself for the last year, for example, because you had so many worries on your mind. I know, trust me. So this is why this is going to be very significant. This is the last big touch of worries that is still connected to that particular energy from before or from the past couple of years. Now this is going to be a homecoming time. You will be focusing on your home a lot. You will be focusing, what I said before, on your changes, home changes a lot, because there is a very big influence. Remember, there's a really big and really powerful influence that you're still going to have, that is still going to be around you, that is going to be around you at the beginning of November, throughout November and December. And that energy is going to be brilliant, because it's going to motivate you in the right way. There is a certain change, really big change ending that you're going to have. But this ending that you're going to have, it's going to be very much so connected to your family, so much connected to your home, and things like that. It's a lot to do with your efficiency. And on another hand, you're just going to find yourself being very creative when it comes to resolving issues and resolving problems in your life. And you're also going to find yourself being very creative. Suddenly, you're going to find yourself being very creative about what you do, about your finances, about your money, about your career, about your directions. It's just everything's just going to start feeling really delicious. Like, I'm not saying that it didn't feel delicious before, but the whole new angels are coming through to guide you and guide you when it comes to this really huge, massive, big new turning point in your life, which is exactly happening now, because you will be thinking a lot about future planning, but you're going to feel so happy about it. And this is all caused by the big change in your life that happened recently. You will see what I mean. I know you know what I mean. Okay, so that future planning is also going to make you realize, something that you planned about what you're going to do, it's going to change a little bit. By the time we get to the next part, the mid part of November 2018, you're already going to be like, that it's something to do with your future, with your near future. And I'm talking about 2019, the beginning of 2019 is very significant. It will be very significant. It was very significant when it comes to this. And there is going to be realization, you know what, you will change this. This is not going to work. You will abandon this certain part of what you were focusing on. So something is going to change. And this is all direct results of recent changes that you were actually going through. A big completion, it's coming to an end. It's going to actually manifest. It's going to happen. Big, massive completion. Okay? Listen to this. November and December are going to be mind-blowing for you. By the mid-November, we're in November now, mid-November, it's actually going to be the completion time. And you will know what completion is going to happen. You will know what came to an end. And you will know what is about to happen. You will know what is about to manifest, the big completion. The traveling is going to be connected to this. Very strongly, the traveling is going to be connected to this. And very strongly, very spiritually, the answer, there is going to be the question, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Guess what the answer is going to be? Yes. Okay, very, very good indeed. Also, mid-November is also going to bring the certain contemplation. There is a person that is just kind of, this is a little bit difficult, but somebody who is in your life and somebody who was in your life that is just kind of trying to control you. Somebody who is trying to control you and somebody whom you find out something, a different side to this person, different energy to this person, somebody who just wasn't too good anymore for you, and somebody who was just draining your energy to the point where you just thought that you're under psychic attacks and things like that. This is how strong this energy was from this particular person who was trying to control you. Very passionate person, but for the wrong reason. Okay, very strong person, but when it comes to very wrong way of being strong, negative way of being strong, because that has just made you realize a really big illusion about someone. There was an illusion that was attached to this person, and you will realize that escape or a step in the right direction is the right thing for you to do. So the bottom line is that this person who was trying to control you, there is going to be you contemplating about that, you thinking about that, you focusing on that, and that is going to withdraw you from the situation in your life a little bit. Just you're going to have a little bit of hermit moment over there. And the hermit moment is very important. I keep on saying hermit moment is not just like, oh yeah, I'm just going to be by myself for a day or something. No, the hermit moment is important, very, very spiritual, because our spirit guides, our angels and the universe is trying to call us, come back, come here. And this is what happens. And then we are withdrawn back, being with ourselves. And then we are very much so close to our spirituality spirituality, close to our particular spiritual journey, where we can actually get all sorts of messages. And this is what is going to happen. This is going to be highly connected to your own personal possession. Personal possession when it comes to something big, like a house, like a flat, like a car, like a boat, or God knows what it is. But there is a certain possession that you're going to kind of want to focus on. You will want to focus on, and you will want to kind of not protect yourself, but it's just this is going to be brought to the surface. And you're also going to find yourself, by the time we get to the third part of November, you're going to find yourself actually being as a part of the competition. Which means that you're going to need to maybe fight for something a little bit, maybe put your foot down for something a little bit. And this is where this black onyx come through. This is where this lapis lazuli comes through. And all these crystals are absolutely wonderful to help you and guide you every single step of the way. But the bottom line is that you are going to feel like you're going to need to put your foot down a little bit. But you know what, my babies? By the time we get to the last part of November, you will be absolutely fine. The last part of November, the things are just absolutely going to be brilliant. But the mid-November is just going to be a little bit tricky, as I said, but this is going to be brilliant because at the end of the day, it is going to be an unfoldment towards the right direction. Your beautiful lotus, you're a lotus that is about to open, okay? And everybody's going to realize how beautiful this lotus is, how wonderful this lotus is, how magical this lotus is. And this lotus is you. Okay, the end of November, this is your lotus time, okay? The end of November, very big dream, just like a dream, it's going to start manifesting for you. But it's first going to come and travel towards you as in a wish, a big thing that you were focusing on, a big wish that you had that seemed like impossible at the time. Now there is going to be a wonderful little light at the end of that particular tunnel, okay? And at the end of that particular tunnel, there is so much waiting for you. Indeed, you're gonna find your own synchronicity, and also you are free spirits. My Aquarius, you're wonderful when it comes to you being free spirits, and this is so necessary for your own personal balance. And now this is how you're gonna feel. Finally, the end of November, it's going to set you free. Okay, the end of November is going to literally set you free, and the end of November, that freedom, it's going to bring you so much. That freedom is going to bring you so much new energy. That freedom is going to bring you so much power. That freedom is just going to help you to kind of like have the whole new beginning in your life. And this is also going to bring you a new beginning. And just the fact that you're going to start feeling drawn towards a certain stage in your life that you wouldn't normally feel drawn towards. And this is going to be very interesting because on another hand, the end of November, it's going to be the time of your own victory and mental clarity, okay? So that clouding is just going to be like, bye, gone, literally. So this is going to be brilliant. And now you will be able to kind of focus on something completely new when it comes to your own future planning, when it comes to your personal enterprise, when it comes to the personal situations in your life that are helping you build on your personality, that is helping you build, on your personal spiritual journey and things like that. So that in itself is going to bring you the whole new balance, and that balance is going to be brilliant because you will be able to use this energy, wonderful energy, when it comes to work, when it comes to career, when it comes to finances. There are lots of ideas you are going to have at the end of November 2018. And if you are retired, like for example, this is also going to be absolutely brilliant time because this is all going to be about victory, mental clarity, and the whole new beginning that is about to happen, the whole new beginning that is about to manifest, the whole new beginning that is about to start. And you're going to feel absolutely great because that balance that you're going to have is going to be absolutely life-changing. You will find yourself in a really new, almost like in a new world. You will find yourself, in so many parts of so many situations that you wouldn't normally find yourself in, and you will also feel yourself being drawn towards a very different things in life. You're going to start to live again. You're going to start to be happy again. You're going to start to live your life and feeling it, without just worrying or without being drawn to the certain negativities that were caused by other people in your life. And this is all the unfoldment of a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things. Also, at the end of November, it's going to bring you a really great success. A big obstacle is going to come to an end. You will basically have your own personal victory. And also there is a very significant, that's something that I wanted to tell you. It's a very, very significant basically negotiation that you are going to have. Powerful negotiation at the end of November. And that negotiation is going to be brilliant. Powerful, significant, life-changing, and it is going to be the step in the right direction. Have number 7. If you have an important negotiation to have, this is going to be so important to you. Have number 7 somewhere. Have it written on your hand. Have it number 7 in your pocket, throughout at the end of November, from the mid-November until the end of November. Try to have a number 7 in your pocket or somewhere. Write it on your hand. Have it on a little pendant or something, because having, you attaching yourself to this particular energy is just going to be even better. It's all about the universal energies. It's all about going with the flow, and it's all about achieving the best, the most that you can possibly achieve when the energies are just right. Okay, so number 7, if you wear, that is absolutely brilliant. It's going to bring you a good luck. And also, what else I was going to say, if you do need to have a negotiations, that's another thing, I must not forget this. If you do want to have a really powerful negotiations, really significant negotiations with somebody, if you want to buy something huge, buy something big, buy something important, wait for the end of November. The last week of November is going to be absolutely perfect for that, because what you're going to do, you're going to attach yourself to these particular energies, and these energies are just going to make everything happen sooner, better, bigger, and so much more is going to come out of it. So much more is going to come through indeed, okay? And this is absolutely brilliant indeed. And also the end of November, just please pay attention to little birds. Pay attention to little birds at the end of November, because you're not the only sign who is going to have like a bird, like an omen. And I have seen this before, and this is very significant because we had omens throughout 2018. We had so many omens, highly spiritual time. So watch for the bird at the end of November, an unusual little bird that is going to come at an unusual time. It's going to manifest somehow in front of you. It could come and happen in so many different ways. It could fly, it could be on the floor, it could be on the picture, it could be a little statue. It all depends when, where, how, and what. The most importantly is what was on your mind at the time when you saw that little bird, and how can you connect that little bird to what's happening in your life at the moment. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius, what am I going to do now? I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'm just going to say this now because so many people ask me about these tarot cards. I absolutely love my tarot cards. I absolutely adore my tarot cards, and I like my tarot cards to be really old style, vintage style. I like old tarot cards. I like the actual energy being attached to it. I like to work with old tarot cards. I find them absolutely wonderful. So if you would like to buy these tarot cards, the link is in the description below as well, because so many people were actually asking me. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to connect to those of you Aquarius that are in relationship. Okay, Aquarius in relationship for November 2018. Okay, Aquarius in relationship, November 2018. Okay, well, this is very interesting because Aquarius in relationship have been going through quite complex time. Aquarius in relationships have been going not through the certain issues, but you have been going through lots of like discoveries and rediscoveries, and you had lots of good influence as well when it comes to your relationship, but you also had so many changes planted on you, and so many changes very close, very much so close to you. So many changes happening around you that it affected you in many different ways. You had so many things to focus on. You had so many things to learn. You stepped into a new direction. You stepped in with the new people, with the new energy, with the new, the whole new dimension in your life. And that in itself kind of threw you out of balance. Not when it comes to your partner and you, like your relationship as such, but there's the certain problems that are keep on coming back. Certain problems are coming up to the surface, and these particular problems are going to come up to the surface in November. So November is going to be very significant when it comes to you sorting out that problem with your partner. And this is really big, this is really powerful, and this is very significant. Not when it comes to you only, not when it comes to your partner only, but there are other people that are involved with this. There are other people that are attached to this situation. There are other people that will benefit from this situation. So if you're okay, other people are going to be okay. So there's a big obstacle and there's a big issue that you are going to kind of go through with your partner. You're also going to find out something about your partner, something very interesting. And that particular thing that you're going to find out about your partner, it's going to require from you to make a certain move or you to make a certain change, okay? And this is also what is going to happen. But also there is something really big, really huge that is going to happen to you both. But when it comes to your future planning and when it comes to your relationship now, this is going to be really good. This is going to be really big. Most certainly, this is going to be the step in the right direction. It's going to make your relationship even big. But there is some kind of really big decision that you're going to need to make. And that decision is going to be very significant in November. And that decision is going to be part of your almost everyday life in November. It's fine. It's fine, because most certainly the things are actually moving on towards the right direction. So there is a big problem that is going to resolve itself, but also on the other hand, you are going to get a whole new motivation because of your partner. Your partner is going to be a rock. Your partner is going to be very strong for you. Your partner is going to be very significant for you because you are not going to get only the new strength through your partner, but a whole new motivation and it's success. Your partner will have a success in November. Okay, now shuffling these cards and thinking about Aquarius that are, that one wanted to come out. Okay, I'm just thinking about Aquarius that are that are single for November 2018. So Aquarius that are single. Dear Lord. Okay, so now here we go. Now, seriously, I know sometimes I say, you're going to meet someone, but honestly, this is something like really crazy here. Crazy in the best possible way. Aquarius, you like to go out. You like to go out and about. Your energy is absolutely beautiful. You're wonderful. Your energy is infectious. How wonderful you are. As soon as you walk into the room, everybody can benefit from your energy. You're wonderful. You're amazing. You're very much so different. You're like a beautiful energy that happens to people, whoever is around you, you see. And this is exactly what's going to happen. You will be out a lot. You will be reconnecting with people. You will have lots of connections and reconnections from the people from the past. You will be meeting lots of people. And November is going to be very, very busy. On one hand, you will be able to relax from the things that you have been worrying about when it comes to work and career and things like that. Things that you've been worrying about and focusing on, you will be able to relax, you see. So that in itself is going to give you the whole new energy. And that in itself is just going to kind of bring you and take you towards the certain new stage in your life. And that new stage in your life is going to take you different places. It's going to make you meet like different people. And this is wonderful because somehow at a time in November when you're thinking about your success, at a certain time when you're thinking about your success, when you're thinking about your advancement, you're not only going to be thinking about it, my success and advancement, but this is literally going to be happening. You're not going to be able to worry about this anymore because that is going to put a really really big smile on your face. And that big smile on your face is going to make you realize also that the big wish is going to come through. The big wish is fulfilled, something that you were focusing on for such a long time when it comes to your success and material materialistic things. Now, at around that time, there is going to be some kind of situation that is going to happen, because what is going to happen, you're going to find yourself being out with people, being surrounded by people, and while you're going to be surrounded by people, there is someone very sharp that is going to be around you. That particular sharp person is going to be sharp in many different ways, like a work-life balance is going to be absolutely perfect, success is going to be absolutely perfect, spirituality is going to be absolutely perfect. Well, the bottom line is that that person is just going to happen to be at around the time in your life when you meet somebody really special, when you meet somebody really, really nice, somebody whom romantically you just going to really find yourself being really, really attached to. Somebody also romantically, you will automatically fancy this person who you're going to meet, you're automatically going to like this person who you're going to meet, and automatically there is going to be something very tranquil, there's something going to be very calming, there's something going to be very peaceful about this person. Very, very powerful person, but somebody that will kind of want you, you're going to feel like you want to take care of them in so many different ways, and you're just going to find yourself immediately being drawn towards that person, and that person you're going to feel drawn towards at around the time when you talk to that particular spiritual person that I said, with a perfect work-life balance that is very, very significant. I know it sounds really confusing, but it is all going to make sense. One step at a time, my babies, one step at a time. The bottom line is there is someone you're going to meet in November, and that particular person is going to play a really important role in your life later on. You will see exactly what I mean, but it's just, you need to give it one step at a time. However, there is a romance about to happen. There is a romance about to start, and that romance is going to have the best positive impact on your life, and not only on your life, but on people in your life, people around you, people who mean to you the most, and things like that. This is going to be a beautiful part of the picture. This is going to be the beautiful puzzle that was missing in your life for a long time. The puzzle is coming, and it's about to change everything for the best, of course. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius, I love you to bits. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Okay, of course, I wish you the happiest November ever. And also, I'm sending you the brightest blessings, love and light. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.